I'm feeling overwhelmed, and I need to vent. I regret carrying my sister-in-law's baby, but I don't feel like I can share these feelings with anyone without being judged. The few times I've tried to speak up about how I'm feeling, I've been told to shut up, that I'm just a vessel for their child, and that I should be grateful. It's as if I'm not allowed to express my own emotions, and I'm only seen as an incubator with no feelings. I tried to post about this in a support group once, hoping for understanding, but all I got were insults from other mothers, accusing me of trying to steal her baby. I don't have many places to turn, and I don't want to burden my family or friends with this, but I can't keep holding it in either. It all started when my sister-in-law and her husband lost several pregnancies, and my husband convinced me to carry their child, saying they were good people and deserved this chance. The pastor at church even told me it would be a kind deed. I didn't know them well at the time, but based on the few interactions I had with them, I thought they seemed like good people. They had spent a lot of money on fertility treatments, but nothing worked. I felt like I was doing a good thing by helping them. But now, months into the pregnancy, I feel like I'm not even a person anymore. It's like I've become nothing more than a womb for their baby. They constantly touch my belly, and when I try to set boundaries and tell them I'm uncomfortable, they get offended. They act as though my body is theirs to control because I'm carrying their baby, and they get upset when I mention my own needs or limits. It doesn't stop there. They've even tried to control aspects of my personal life, like telling me that having sex with my husband is inappropriate while I'm pregnant with their child. They've made it clear that they think my body is no longer mine. It's as if I've lost my identity and only exist to carry their baby. When I refused to do a maternity photo shoot with them, they became upset. They wanted me to pretend that my sister-in-law was the one carrying the baby, like in a Pinterest photo, editing my face or covering it up. They were also furious when I didn't feel up to attending a baby shower she organized for herself. Despite not feeling well, my husband convinced me to go, but I still felt uncomfortable. She even made a rule within the family that no one should ask me how I'm feeling because it's her baby and she wants to control the narrative. She insisted that her family should only ask her how I'm doing. It's like my feelings don't matter at all. I keep a notebook to track my physical and emotional changes during the pregnancy, just to keep things in check for myself. But when she found out about it, she cried and told me that I was excluding her from the experience. She said I should send her daily updates about how I'm feeling, as if I owe her that. She went so far as to claim that spiritually, she's the one carrying the baby, even though I'm the one actually pregnant. I feel like I'm losing my sense of self, and that nothing I do is right in their eyes. I just don't know where to turn, but I needed to express how suffocating this whole situation has become. I feel like I'm trapped in a nightmare, and it's getting worse every day. Recently, my mother visited me, and as she felt my baby move in my belly, my husband's family, especially his husband, became furious. He actually said that the baby belongs to them and that I have no right to let anyone touch my belly. I'm being controlled in every aspect of my life. My husband and his family even monitor my every move. I'm not allowed to go on vacation with my husband without them texting me hundreds of times a day, demanding to know exactly what I'm doing. It feels suffocating. My own family and friends have told me that I made a terrible mistake letting things go this far, and deep down, I know they're right. I feel so trapped and isolated. My husband has also started monitoring me closely, telling me to update his family on everything I do. It's becoming unbearable. I'm terrified about the future. They've shown they are mentally unstable, and I fear they're not in any way capable of raising a child. For instance, when we found out the baby's gender, they were furious because it wasn't what they had expected. They even blamed me, saying that God had promised them a certain gender. Their views are increasingly strange and concerning. I feel so guilty for bringing this baby into the world, knowing that these people are not fit to be parents. I'm scared for the child's well-being. I've tried setting boundaries with them, countless times and in every way I could think of, but nothing has worked. They constantly push back, and now I feel threatened by them. I have no money for a lawyer, and they've even threatened to sue me. At first, I was told that the baby is legally mine until it's born, and I'd have to sign papers to transfer full custody. But now, they're threatening legal action, and I'm terrified. There's also the issue that I suspect the egg isn't even from me. It's from a donor, but it's considered taboo in the family to mention this. I feel like I've made a huge mistake. I've always tried to be a good Christian, but now I'm questioning everything. They believe God brought me into this world to be their vessel for this baby, and that's why I'm a good person. But I now feel like God is showing me that they're not ready for this responsibility, that they shouldn't be parents. I'm terrified of what's coming, and every day it feels like I'm losing control. I know I need to take action, but I don't have the means to do so yet. I'm just trying to stay calm and avoid making the situation worse until I can afford legal help. I don't know what to do or who to trust anymore. I'm scared, and for the first time, I feel like I've reached my breaking point.